Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. I am Wanda Aisyah Bintun Arif from the Arabic High University of Automotive Malaysia. Today I will present about the system-oriented theories. System-oriented theories is theories that focus on the role of the information and disclosure in the relationship between organization, state, individuals, and groups. The entity is assumed to be influenced by the society in which it operates and to have an influence on it. System theories include the Stakeholder Theory, Legitimacy Theory, and Institutional Theory. Under the Stakeholder Theory, there are two branches, which is Ethical Branch and Managerial Branch. For the Ethical Branch, stakeholders are any group or individuals who can affect or are affected by the achievement of the firm objective. It also includes the shareholders, employees, customers, lenders, suppliers, local charities, interest group, government, and acts. All the stakeholders have a right to be provided with information because it prescribes how stakeholders should be treated. Based on the various ethical perspectives, it is a normative approach. So next, for the managerial branch, it seeks to explain that how an organization will react to the demands of the various stakeholders, and relative power or importance of the stakeholder is considered. Relative power and importance can change across the time, associated with the control of the resources. So the firm will take the action to manage its relationship between the stakeholders. The stakeholder theory either the branch does not prescribe what information should be disclosed. Other than that, indicating that the provision of the information can be useful for the continued operation of the entity. Next, for the legitimacy theory, the organization continually seeks to ensure that they operate within the bounds and norms of society. Organizations attempt to ensure their activities are perceived to be legitimate. Bounds and norms change across the time, based on a social contract between the society and their organization. Where the social contract is perceived as being breached, then the organization will take corrective action, and this action might include the disclosure. So organization must appear to consider the right of the public at large, not just investors. To gain or maintain the legitimacy, organization might rely on disclosure within their annual report. So next, for institutional theory, it explains why organizations within the particular field tend to take on similar characteristics and form. Much overlap with the legitimacy theory and stakeholder theory. The two main dimensions to the theory is isomorphism and the decoupling. The example of the isomorphism is coercive, mimetic, and normative, while the decoupling is the actual practice can be very different from the formally sanctioned and publicly pronounced process and practices. So that's all from me. Thank you.